So once again, we are starting with the psoriasis. So due to technical error, we could not continue. The word psoriasis is derived from the Greek language. Okay, it means sora. You have studied in organ sora. Sora means itch, itching. So in Greek people, they came to know that this itching is there in this disease. So what is given psoriasis? It's a chronic disease. It's a chronic. It's a chronic inflammatory. So it's a chronic inflammatory non-infectious. It's a non-infectious disease in which epidermal cells are produced at the rate of so high rate than the normal, about 6 to 9 times faster than the normal. See what happens normally in the epidermis, you have 6 layers. So basal layer is there, stratum basilar is there, then topmost layer is the keratin layer. So normally it takes time from basal layer to reach on the keratin layer, and then keratin is formed. What happens in this case of psoriasis, the cells from basal layer runs so fast, 3 to 4 days, it reaches up to the keratin layer, and they keep on reaching over there. So keratin layer cannot be formed, and there will be damage to that, and plaques are formed. So due to that reason, and the main basic cause is idiopathic. There are some predisposing factor, there are some immunity factor, but the basic factor is still not known. It is idiopathic. So we see, as I told you, the basal cell layer of the skin divided too quickly, and newly formed cell move to the top layer, that is the keratin layer, rapidly, so that the scales are formed, plaques are formed on the epidermal layer. So it looks like this. Now, as I told you, the idiopathic, the cause is still unknown, but there are some factors which may trigger the psoriasis, which can cause aggravation, which can predispose. Genetic factor. Inheritance genetic factor is there. If parents are suffering, then chances of kids suffering the psoriasis are more. Autoimmune reaction. Autoimmune reaction is there. Infection can aggravate. Infections are there. Damage to the skin, injury to skin can be there. Changes in the climate, especially in the hot season, extreme. Then medicines are there, certain medication, lithium is there, then chloroquine, anti-malarial drugs are there, then propranolol, antihypertensive drugs are there, then anti-inflammatory, indomethacin is there. So that's why I keep on telling you the role of medicines is very important in aggravation of some disease, the causative of the some disease. So we have to know what are the drugs which can cause this. Now stress is also a factor. People who are under the stress, they are more prone for this. Their aggravation of psoriasis is more in the anxiety people, the stress people. Obesity, obese people, they are more prone for this. People who are smoker, they are more prone for this. Now what is the pathology? Pathology, I told you, from basal cell to the top cell, what happened? The skin of psoriasis is growing much faster. As I told you, it is growing much faster, and production of the cell is rapid. Production of the cell is rapid. So when they goes to the top layer, they do not allow to form the keratin layer. So flaking will be there, patches of the skin will be there. That is the pathophysiology of psoriasis. Now, what are the changes, manifestation, clinical finding will be there. Initially, the first sign of psoriasis is often red spot on the body. On the skin, first we'll see the red spots, so will be there. Those spots are dry. Swollen will be there, dry will be there, inflammatory patches would be there. So red, swollen, inflammatory patches will be there. And then very easy to diagnose also, silver scales. Okay, that is the particular feature by which you can diagnose the psoriasis. Patient complains that first skin is red, but once you see the scales are coming out, okay, thin sheet of skin, silver color is coming out, that is the indication of the psoriasis. So you have patches covered with the silver white flakes, raised and thick skin. The skin is raised and thick, And other symptom, patient because of the inflammatory changes are there, painful skin is the painful, burning sensation is there, pruritus is there, that is the itching is there. Then most lot of patient along with the psoriasis skin problem, they have arthritis also. This psoriasis can cause damage to the joints. Due to that, arthralgia, pain in the joints will be there, arthritis, swelling in the joint will be there. So when arthralgia or arthritis is there, motion is difficult. So motion will be difficult. When inflammatory changes will be there, later on cracking will be there. So skin cracks would be there, then bleeding is there. Cracking, bleeding will be there, and the scalp skin, most of the people start history with the scalp skin eruption. Then dandruff is there. Dandruff will be there. Pus filled blister. After infection of the skin, there will be pus formation. Then genital lesion in the male will be there. Then skin small depression pitting on the nails. Along with the skin, most of the people, they have affection on the nail also. So pitting of the nail will be there. Nail will be discolored. Mainly discoloration is yellow discoloration will be there. As I told you, arthritis also is there. The lesions are most abundant again in the scalp. This region abundant are there. Then elbow, knee, bending place, where the bending is there, inside of the posterior part of the knees are there. Then bilateral symmetrical feature of psoriasis. If lesion is here one side, it will be there on other side. So bilateral symmetrical will be there. Then when psoriasis occur in palms and sole, when the psoriasis is there in palm and sole, it can cause pustular lesion. There will be pus formation in this lesion. So pustular lesion will be there. The palmar pustular psoriasis. The most common site, if you see the most common site, first site is the scalp. Okay, here hairline. You will see the silver color skin here. So that is the scalp would be there. Then around pubic hair, scrotum, that region is there. Then elbow, behind the elbow it will be there. Then intergluteal region. Between the two gluteal region, there will be psoriatic lesion will be there. Now plaques. Okay, scales, plaques are formed. So what are the plaque? This is the most common type of psoriasis, the plaques will. It is also known as psoriasis vulgaris. This common type is, so here silver, little hard skin, then silver color plaques will be there. First it appear as a raised inflammatory, redness will be there, pain will be there, raised patches will be there, and side, as I told you, the same side, behind the elbow, then the knee, the gluteal region, and scalp. So this is plaque psoriasis or vulgaris. Now diagnosis, again in skin, by seeing the skin condition and by taking the history, it becomes easy to diagnose. Hardly we need some lab diagnosis in cases of the skin. By knowledge, by experience, and by taking history and skin condition, by seeing the skin condition, one can easily make the diagnosis. So first of all, you have to collect the history of the patient. After history, you have to see the physical examination. As I told you, whenever there is the silver color plaques are there, you can diagnose this is a case of psoriasis. Then for confirmation, we can take the biopsy of the skin under the local anesthesia. As it is painful to take the biopsy, local anesthesia is used. Then we have to send patient for blood examination, X-ray. Blood examination to see is there any secondary infection, C-reactive protein due to arthritis, and X-ray is there changes in the joint to see whether arthritis is there due to psoriasis. We have to send the patient for X-ray. Then we have guttate psoriasis. Gutta is the drop. When the patient has small, first macule and then you have macule and discoloration. It starts with. So it is characterized by small eruption. The size is 0.5 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter. Then papules will be there all over the trunk. Okay, over the thorax region, the papule will be there. It is in early age. This